tell you about my experience speed dating in New York City. And we're like, this selection? Literally every single guy was 5'6" or under, and there was not one cute guy.
How the fuck are you being that level of bougie when you have resorted to having to go to singles events where they capture the men for you and make them and put them in a captive environment? Huh? Make that make sense.
Right.
Beggars can't be choosers. How the fuck you out here talking about, look at the selection when your ass homeless? You out here with the shaking your can. They throw 2 quarters in there. What? Not $1?
Right.
Shut your little broke ass up and go there and do the shit. Shut up, man. What the fuck?
So stay single.
Right.
I signed up for a singles event on Valentine's Day, and here's how it went. I was so nervous, you guys. This was a singles tournament at this paddle club here in New York City. You would play with different partners every game. It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit. There was food and drinks and a DJ, so the vibe was good, but I wasn't really vibing with anyone. So please keep pushing me to put myself out there. Thanks, guys.
I'm not 6 feet. I don't have a 6-pack. I don't make 6 figures. And guess what? I don't care. Less than attractive guys would be rejected, and the handsome guys don't want masculine women. Women don't want the guys who need singles events. The guys women do want don't need this event. That's simple.
Yeah.
It's like you go there and they reject everybody.
And make 6 figures. Just not 6 foot tall, so women will date me and let me take care of everything while letting me know they are settling.
Jesus Christ.
I'm out. I remember the days that men used to pay for these single events that were free to women. Mm-hmm. We no longer go to these single events because we had to pay for them and then no women would show up. Now they know how we felt years ago.
That's true.
At least she was lucky this event happened.
I've never been to a singles event, but from what I recall, that's what I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that like the men would have to pay and there would be no women there. You have to pay, the women could come free, and there'd be like 3 girls there and like 10 guys. And what the fuck am I doing here? Like, what are we talking about? And they'll pick the one that's the most attractive, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
It literally would be a waste of time and money. I don't know. So it's very strange to see that it's literally taken the reverse. There's too many whores out here now. That's the problem.
Because others were canceled due to the lack of men's interest. But when it comes to this video, I want to concentrate on this part.
Right.
It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit.
Our lack of interest in this type of event is just a result of constant unsuccess when it comes to what we want out of these gatherings, and this is something that won't change anytime soon. And for those who want to understand men's reason for not attending a single event, have a look at the next clip.
I'll tell you about my experience speed dating in New York City. And we're like, this selection? Literally every single guy was 5'6" or under, and there was not one cute guy.
That was the feedback of the event she attended,
right.
And this is what most guys face when they participate in this gathering.
So
what men would be motivated or interested in a single event after comments like this?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bitch. How the fuck are you being that level of bougie when you have resorted to having to go to singles events where they capture the men for you and make them and put them in a captive environment? Huh? Make that make sense.
Right.
Beggars can't be choosers, bitch. How the fuck you out here talking about, look at the selection when your ass homeless? You out here with the shaking your fucking can. They throw 2 quarters in there. What? Not $1?
Right.
What the fuck? Shut your little broke ass up and go there and do the shit. Shut up, man. What the fuck?
So stay single.
Women are looking for
Right.
that only, regardless.
Die alone.
And they are looking for those guys on a dating app, single event, and
Meanwhile,
in
taking
any
off
other
her
possible
face.
setting
What?
you can think
Meanwhile,
of.
taking off her face.
Right.
Therefore, if you are
Getting
the average Mike
40%
who works
uglier
at Amazon,
live
going
on
to a
the
single
internet.
event will not make any difference because the likelihood of being rejected is the same as anywhere else. What is the point of paying to be rejected? We are well aware that most of us are not Chad, and we are clever enough not to pay to be rejected. But there is a vital piece of information most modern women are missing. They aren't aware that Chad doesn't need to attend a single event to find women.
Yeah.
They already have a large pool to pick from.
That's
with
what I'm
that
saying.
being said, they have no reason to attend it.
That's why this shit is hella backwards. It's like,
You don't want those guys that attended anyways.
right, which is why you're like, oh, the selection. Yeah, because the ones that
You are attracted.
you are attracted to are, this is the problem, right, is that all women want the top 10% of men. and they consider the other 90% as ugly. They did a study and said, like, I don't know, like, men would sleep with like 70 or 80% of women, and women, the choices were down to like 10%, and the swipe rates on dating apps kind of matches that data. So it's like, of course, when you come here, those men will not be here because they don't need the women. They don't need to pay someone to capture the women for them.
Right.
They exist and they attract.
They're flocking to them.
Right. It's not that complicated. And here's where the delusion even gets worse, because that means that in your mind, you're so low on the totem pole of women because the top women don't need to go to these either. They just exist and men come to them. So you're so low on the totem pole of women that you have to go to these, and yet you don't comprehend that.
Your desperation.
Right, you don't comprehend your own desperation, and you think that the top of men must come to you.
Right.
You, the lowest of the low on the totem pole. It doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you not understand that? That level of delusion has been reinforced by men who are at the top just fucking anything because they can, because it exists. That doesn't mean they want you. That doesn't mean you're gonna get them. But you standing out here thinking that they should appear before you is insane. Is an insane level of narcissism.
Now we're going to see a woman trying to sell the tickets for her single event, but she was clever enough to use a great selling point, which is an abundance of male attendees. Her advertisement video shows an event full of men. Let's have a
She
look
paid
at what
them
she's
niggas
trying to sell to women.
for the advertisement because
It's
it's
a
no way.
conversation event where everyone just happens to be single and we discuss interesting topics and get to hear different perspectives. We'll give you the conversation starters and topics so you don't need to worry about what to talk about next. You can just enjoy chatting to some great people and suss out who you'd like to get to know more. There's a big grazing table and plenty of chances to go around and chat to those people who pique your interest. You need to come and check out our Singles Connection event. Our last one in February was such a success. Head to our bio to apply. We
That
already
looks like
have
a
over
nightmare,
130 new applications with this event. We'll see you there.
I wouldn't
She
go to
is
this.
very intelligent, and her advertisement video was well thought through. She knows that women are losing interest because men usually don't go.
Looks like a
but
work
to get
event.
around this
Yeah.
fact and get other women to buy the ticket, she came up with the idea of having a video showing an abundance of men. But we have to give her credit for her creativity. She deserved it.
I mean, false
Her
advertising.
advertisement video.
This is false advertising, like on the McDonald's commercials, they're showing you plastic fucking food, and then the real food don't look that like that. Y'all ever see them videos where they have the
pancakes.
the stock picture versus what the shit really look like when you order it? It's like the one that you ordered looked like the sickly, fucking diseased, dying version of the one you got. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Doesn't look too cool.
reflected.
Hell no.
And this is what we are about to see in the next clip.
I mean, that's COVID though. They don't care about that Ukraine. When did that war start? Were they having a war
One thing
then?
mentioned on these single event
I think it
videos.
was shortly after.
It was 2021.
Maybe it's different in every area, but in Virginia Beach, single events charge men more to attend. Charge men more to be there and wonder why it's all women. They want you to pay for everything and expect to do nothing in return. The risk is not worth it. My boyfriend had to come to my country to find me. It was so sad when he was almost crying, telling me he had never come home to a warm homemade meal and a smile. We are very traditional and
Folded like a
family-oriented
lawn
here
chair.
in the Dominican Republic. All that independence that they wanted so bad has come back to haunt them. I wouldn't go to any of those women's single events. It's a complete waste of time. Men, work on yourself. You will be glad that you did. This is the reality of what goes down in most of these events, but those trying to sell the ticket paint it as if it is flooded with man. If you look at the footage closely, you will realize that most tables have
Man gotta
women
slow it down
and
and see
only
it's
one
all
man.
women there.
But at this point, we can consider this event successful because others didn't even have the opportunity to start.
Some
as
bad
the host had to
pickings out
cancel
there.
it due to men's
A lot
lack
of bald
interest.
spots. A lot of
Even though
bald.
there weren't enough men for
There-
every
there-
But there is more women than men, so regardless
There are
of
too
the
many
fact-
bald spots per capita. Listen, the modern dating landscape is completely out of order. It's completely upside down. And if you're someone just coming up now, you 16, 17, 18, you don't even comprehend that at one time it wasn't like this. And it's difficult to explain to people born after like 2000 that it was never like this before.
Like you had your
It wasn't.
you had your real shiesty shit. Like,
Of course.
people were always cheating, but like it
But
was never
it was
to
not.
this degree.
It wasn't like this. It was not like this. It wasn't like this, and the
internet made it worse.
yeah. But what I'm saying is the disrespect, the outright blatant in your face disrespect, the blatant in your face thottery. It was never like this before.
Yeah.
Like obviously you had your whores. They were out here doing what they were doing, but you never had like your average girl engaging in this type of fuckery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, again, maybe it's because the world was a little bit smaller before the internet really took shit over. Although I'm not that old, so like, in 2008 I was 18, so like I'm not that old. So but it's just I don't know. It's just interesting to me because to compare the dating scene from when I started dating to what it is now, I couldn't imagine trying to date in this fucking shit. Like I would have to move totally different on some type of savage tip and just like it is what it is because I can't trust none of you motherfuckers. Huh?
I would be single.
You got to be, bruh.
I would be single.
How could you can't trust any people? These
There's
lying.
no way in hell.
Hey,
no way in
yo.
hell that I'm falling for no foolishness.
This goddamn internet.
Because everybody here is just fake, phony. Like I'm not like that.
It's shicey out here. I'm not gonna lie. The birth rate's gotta be going down. Yeah, boy. Oh my god, everybody gonna be raised by one bitter fucking parent.
Or no one at all. Because they don't exist.
Yo,
Fuck them.
This is the end of society.
Got
right?
enough problems. Don't tax that fucker onto that shit.
They don't even realize they're the last generation.
Literally.
You kidding me?
Y'all about to go extinct.
Listen, I won't
The
live
way
long
that
enough to
shit
see
is
that.
going, the way the world is going,
It's over.
literally, everybody just said, fuck
They was
that.
asking you niggas how many moons Earth got, and this dumbass said some shit other than one. I tell you what, never in my life did I look up in the sky and see more than one moon. Not one time.
This is why everybody thinks the world's coming to an end.
What school you need for that shit? You got two fucking eyes. How? They didn't ask you no complicated shit, bro. You got two eyes in your goddamn skull, and you said, this nigga said 4 moons. All right, okay.
Never took a science class in your life. I don't know.
Right. These are niggas that ignore science. Science not real, right? Niggas die of diseases. The disease not real, right? Yeah, niggas gonna die. Yeah. 70 years from now, take a time travel, we're in Fallout. Immediately. Y'all see that? Y'all watch that show? Y'all play that game? We're in Fallout. That's what's about to happen. I don't know. That's y'all niggas' business. Yeah, cook.